All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is July 9th here. At the time of you guys watching this, I'll probably be traveling back to Boston from the East Coast. So we are recording this the night before, but nonetheless, I have 3 MLB plays coming your way in today's video. And yeah, like I said, we are traveling back, so we'll get back to the normal videos, at least until the next time I go away, which probably won't be too too long after. So we have such a busy summer, but thank you guys for being patient and appreciating the road videos. My first priority is trying to get those regular full slate breakdown videos out. So I understand all the comments of, oh, I want all the games and all that. Me too, but when we're on vacation, we don't have 100% of the day to go through each and every game. So we do videos like this where I have my 3 favorite plays for the day coming your way. In terms of yesterday, I'm sorry to the Guppies. We go 2-0. We cash that Cards and Nats Nerfy for minus 104 over on FanDuel. I think we might have jumped the gun just a little bit because I believe you could have got that for plus 100 on MGM later in the day. But nonetheless, we still locked it in at minus 104. And then Byron Buxton over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I loved this spot. Considered making it a 2-unit play in a cash, but nonetheless, 1 unit, a 2-0 mini sweep. I know the comments and whatnot are gonna be like, you said sweep in the thumbnail. Look closer. It says mini in there. A 2-0 mini sweep. Let's jump into today's picks. But first, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, celebrate our 2-0 mini sweep by hitting that like button. We are on a tear in the month of July so far. I think it's 19-6 in 25 plays in July so far. I don't know how I'm doing it, but you know what? Let's keep this going. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and fade me. Let's jump into it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Play number 1. We're just looking at a simple money line play here. So this is a bounce back spot for the Guardians. They take on the Tigers. They lose yesterday's game 1-0. And honestly, what I would think and how I would say that this Guardians team would beat the Tigers would be going out there and scoring runs. And they didn't. 1-0, like I said. But today we have Ben Lively on the mound, taking on Kenta Maeda. I'm going to take Ben Lively all day long. He does struggle on the road, but Maeda's kind of struggled all year long, and it's not necessarily the type of pitcher right here that I'm just ultimately believing in overall. So nonetheless, I think they have the better pitcher on the mound for the Cleveland, at least the more consistent. Detroit's coming off, Maeda's coming off a terrible start in his last one against Minnesota, in which he let up 9 runs through 3 2/3, 1 home run, just 3 strikeouts, almost 25 pitches per inning. So he didn't look all that great. Lively's coming off of a start where decent start. I mean, he's a 2.2 ERA over his last 5. Last start against Chicago, 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. So kind of middle of the road. I'm not trying to say Ben Lively's amazing, but I do think we have a pitching advantage here. And then when it comes to the offense, this is not even close. This is a Cleveland team that the 2 games prior to their 0-run game yesterday, 5 runs in each of those. I think they can get to 5 today. I think they have such an offensive advantage here over Detroit. And then obviously the bullpen as well. So play number 1 here is going to be Cleveland Guardians on the money line, minus 140 right now over on Caesars. And real quick, guys, all of these plays, I list the sportsbook at the time with the best odds available. I have links to sportsbooks if you do want to sign up for Caesars, DraftKings, FanDuel, or MGM. I'll have links that get you the best bonus offers and sign-up bonuses in the game right now at the bottom of the pinned comment. So consider doing that if you're not on Caesars, but it's available in your state and you want the best price on this play. Check out that Caesars link in the pinned comment. Play number 2, we're going to something that we have been absolutely crushing, and it's looking at Nerfies here. We have the Royals and the Cards. Obviously, the Cards cashed yesterday for us, so we love to see that as they took on the Nats here. But starting it with the Royals side of things, on the season here, they've been a fairly decent, Nerfy team. And by the way, we keep getting questions, where do I find Nerfy on my book? A lot of the times it's going to be in the innings prop section or the first inning section, and you just look at the total for the first inning, under 0.5. Nerfy is no run in the first inning. But nonetheless, back to what we were saying here, the Royals looked pretty good so far in the season. 58% of their games, they've cashed the Nerfy. Went at home, went on the road, it's been good as well. 72% of games. And with Michael Wacha on the mound and them at home, 88% of their games, they've cashed the Nerfy. That is all but 1 game. I believe he has 9 road starts or 8 road starts. He's cashed the Nerfy in 7 of them. So I don't mind Michael Wacha going up against this Cardinals offense either. I think it's a decent spot for him. If we flip it over to the St. Louis side of things, you have them on the season here cashing 58% of their Nerfies. 2 straight though, and I believe it's, I want to say it's 7 of their last 9, which is good to see. But at home this season, they've cashed 60% of their games being Nerfies, 6 of their last 7 Nerfies as well, 3 straight. And then we flip it over to Palante on the mound for them, who's done a decent job stepping into that starter role, but 2 of his 3 home starts this season, he has cashed a Nerfie. Now, I do kind of concern myself with the idea that it was Colorado and Cincinnati. Like, I do understand that, not very good offenses, but nonetheless, I'm not going to necessarily sit here and act like Kansas City is one of the best offenses in the game, right? If anything, I think we'll give them in the last 30 days or so sort of a middle of the pack to bottom of the pack sort of standing. So I like this Nerfie a lot. I think the pitchers are primed for it. I think we're getting good odds here for minus 118 odds. And then our last play here, we're going to a player prop, and I'm fading David Peralta here of the Padres, under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I also don't mind. I don't think I'm going to get the cojones and build those up to be able to throw this in, but for plus 155, you can go under 0.5 hits. I really don't hate that, but it's not going to be my, I don't think that's going to make its way into being a play, but keep an eye on the pin comment. We'll see if we end up rolling with it. But anyways, he's going up against Logan Gilbert. Last 3 plate appearances against him, he struck out in one of those and hasn't gotten a hit in either of the 2. He's going up against a right-handed pitcher in Logan Gilbert. His batting average jumps down, or drops down, I should say, to 212, WRC plus below 70. And then we flip over to the pitcher, Logan Gilbert, right? Against left-handed batters, he's pitching super well. He's having a great year in the first base, but going up against left-handed batter, his batting average against as a pitcher here, 193, WOBA 244. He's looking really good. The one thing I will say is that he throws a lot of fastballs, and normally you're thinking, okay, well, that's tough because guys like to hit fastballs, right? Well, Peralta, his WOBA against fastballs this season drops down to 206. Against the slider, drops down to 257. Those are Logan Gilbert's main 2 pitches. So I think we have a good spot and good matchup here for David Peralta to go under. And again, like I mentioned, I really don't mind the sort of flyer of under 0.5 hits for plus 150. I think it's out at plus 150 or plus 155 odds a few minutes ago. So maybe that's something we throw in if we, we build up the courage here and throw that in as an added play. But keep an eye on the pin comment. I'll let you guys know if we do end up rolling with that. But to recap what we got in today's video, we have the guards on the money line, we have the Nerfie in the Kansas City and St. Louis game, and then we're looking at David Peralta under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Like I said, guys, we will be home back to the regular scheduled programming. I always stutter when I say that because it's not that easy to say, like Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Can't even do that. But nonetheless, guys, we will be back to the regular videos. Appreciate everyone that has kind of stuck in there with me, and appreciated the road videos because, like I said, it would be easy for me to say, you know what, I'm on vacation, let's take the week off, something like that. But I love building this community. I love what we got going on here. I want to keep pouring gas on the fire, and that's how we're going to do it, all right? So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.